What's up, you guys? Namicon here, bringing you my perspective as to what everything is bringing us. And today, I will be talking about Ridge Racer 64, released exclusively on February 14th, 2000 in the States. It has received favorable reviews by critics, with many calling it a standout racing game from a whole slew of many games of that genre for the console. The game was published and developed by Nintendo, which is crazy to hear that since Ridge Racer is not a Nintendo franchise, it's a Namco franchise. One of the biggest at the time, mind you. There is no story to this game. The modes are limited as there's only Grand Prix, Car Attack, and Time Attack. Not a lot to go off of in terms of single player content. But man, oh man, there are quite a bit of cars to unlock. It'll leave you hating for a while as once you progress further in the game, you'll start to find out that the game gets tough. Like, I'm almost done with the game, but like, man, the game tests you. It tests your skills, it tests your patience, and it tests your patience. Like, man. Even the best cars aren't at times aren't reliable. So the game has 20 tracks, some from the first Ridge Racer game and Ridge Racer Revolution. The game features 4-player multiplayer. I believe that's the first Ridge Racer to have that feature. I could be wrong on that front. This game is great. An underrated game, I would argue. When it comes to racing games for the N64, people always talk about Mario Kart 64, Diddy Kong Racing, F-Zero X, San Francisco Rush, the cruising games. Now, don't get me wrong, those games are fun as hell and should be remembered as great games. But do not sleep on Ridge Racer 64. This game needs to be acknowledged. Many of the things Ridge Racer is known for is in this game. The sleek car designs, the iconic tracks, the drifting, the pieces that make Ridge Racer is all there. You also can't have Ridge Racer without some cool music in this, and this game delivers. Albeit there isn't much, but the tunes are great. Some of my favorites are Revolver, Motion Blur, Manuel Override, and Galaga Pack Jam. Fun fact about this game. It was developed by a studio outside of Japan, which is crazy to me. It adds extra pressure to now a well-respected franchise to a foreign studio in America, even though it was under Nintendo's guidelines. They did a solid job. It was Nintendo's software technology. They are still around. They are mainly known as a support studio, but they have recently made the Mario vs. Donkey Kong remake all by themselves, along with F-Zero 99. Ridge Racer 64 was one of their first projects, which is crazy to me, honestly. And props to them for making a fun game, too. This game has been ported before it came to the Nintendo Switch Online recently. It had a DS version. As far as I know, I think it was a launch title, or it was released around the same time as the DS. Aside from having multiplayer and touch controls, that version is pretty much the same as the N64 version. That version is the one I grew up with. In fact, I didn't even know there was a port of the N64 version until like years later. I remember that was one of the first DS games I recall playing back in my younger days. Those were some good times. Back when racing games was not a declining genre. And overall, Ridge Racer 64 is this game is so much fun. It needs to be acknowledged by not only the N64 enthusiasts, but Ridge Racer fans as well. Yeah, Ridge Racer fans, they always talk about the first game, Ridge Racer Type 4, 5, 6, and 7, and even the PSP game. Don't get me wrong, those are fantastic games. But like, again, Ridge Racer 64 needs to be acknowledged, man. Don't sleep on this. This game is so much fun. It is great, man. It is so much fun unlocking those cars and hearing those tunes and seeing those sleek cars and along with driving along those track designs. It's fun. It is so much fun. This game for me gets an A. I really I love this game. It's so much fun. It's one of my favorite racing games. One of my favorite games on the N64, I would say. It's high up there, honestly. I would probably put it in my top 10 N64 games if you were to ask me. Yeah, one of the most underrated Ridge Racer games. Anyways, for those of you that have played Ridge Racer 64 or Ridge Racer DS, did you like it? Did you hate it? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't. And if you want to, you can also follow my Instagram, backlog, and letterbox down in the description down below. This is Navin Khan. I'll see you all next time.